Hey, I'm Dr. Annette Athey from the Growing Up with Grief Facebook group, a group for parents of grieving children. And I just wanted to pop in and give you 3 tips that can be helpful during this stressful holiday season, because when we add in grief, things can really get overwhelming and stressful. So, those 3 quick tips. Number 1, journaling. So we want our kids and ourselves to be moving through grief, meaning we want them to talk about it. We want them to experience it. We don't want them to avoid or try to go around or distract out of those feelings. And so journaling is a great option. And I have a couple of suggestions. This grief journal is a great one. It gives prompts for those kids who need a little help on what to write about. This is a great journal. For some kids, just the prompt of here's a little verse and then just a couple quick questions. Those can be great types of journals, but some kids do better with just plain notebook paper, as do some adults, where I don't have to write about anything in particular. I can write about what I want. One of my favorites for the adults is the Inner Effing Peace, which has great just visuals as well as questions. These are not necessarily grief specific, but can help us process our feelings and get through the grief. Again, getting through it, not avoiding it. The other tip is that talk about it. What we don't talk about stays in our head, it consumes our energy, and it becomes worse over time. So just like our kids, we need to make sure that we are engaging in conversations about the grief. And then one more quick thing, and this is a polyvagal reset. And what the polyvagal system is your nervous system. It's constantly running in the background. It is looking for cues of safety and threats of danger. And guess what? When we're talking about grief, it's a threat as a danger. We see it, our nervous system sees it as something bad, something's wrong. And because of that, our polyvagal system is now on high alert. So what this polyvagal reset would look like, if you want to test and see how is my polyvagal system, you would look to one side, see how far you can turn your neck, then look the other, see how far you can turn your neck. Then what we're going to do is take our fingers together. We're going to lace them like this, put them behind your neck. Your head stays straight as you look forward. Your eyes, you're going to look to the right for 30 seconds. And for the interest of time, I'm not going to count out 30 seconds, but we would hold it for 30 seconds, look forward, then hold it 30 seconds to the left. Again, as your whole face stays forward. For your younger kids doing this, laying on the floor might work better. And then when you're done, to know if you really did reset your nervous system, when you turn to the right and turn to the left, you should have more mobility. Your neck should turn farther than it did before you started. If it doesn't, it means you are really activated in your nervous system and you need to do it again. So take the time. Again, all I'm asking for is a minute of time on that polyvagal reset, but that will do a world of difference for calming your energy, your body, in order to help calm and regulate your child in their grief, knowing that this time of year for everybody, even without grief, is stressful and overwhelming. I hope these tips were helpful. If you would like more, join the Growing Up with Grief Facebook group. We would love to have you, where I give these tips and tricks every week in weekly lives. Hope to see you there.